Hello everyone, welcome back to the video. It's me, Step Aside. Today's video, we're going to be talking, we're not even going to be talking, you're not doing any of the talking. Okay, it's just me, you're the one who's watching me while I do the talking. Today I'm going to be giving my honest thoughts on the new Weeknd track, Take My Breath. I did not look forward to this track because when I heard the teaser, I didn't like it. It didn't sound good, didn't sound catching at all. And overall, I felt like it was just a rehash of what After Hours had already served us from the Weeknd. I didn't give three shits about it. So then the track rolls around a few days ago, and I listened to it, and I don't like it. I've listened to it a few more times. By a few, I mean I've probably listened to the track around, 20 times. And I can say for sure that I like the track. I would probably give it a 7.5. If you just had to get rid of the 0.5, it would be a 7. I would not give this track an 8. It's good, okay? It's definitely better than I was expecting, but there's just something about it that I just can't get off of my chest without saying it. And because this channel is all about me being critical about shit, I'm just gonna say it. I am disappointed that the Weeknd is continuing the sound of After Hours. Let me explain. I loved After Hours. After Hours is a 9 for me. It is one of the best albums I've ever heard. I love After Hours, hands down, okay? And that is a very similar sound to what we're hearing here on Take My Breath. So, wouldn't that mean I love this track? While it's good, it's just, I feel like I've heard this part of the Weeknd before already. And it felt like at a point he was reinventing himself every album, giving us a new style of music, giving us, a new style of himself, dressing differently, doing a new hairstyle, different colors for that era. It was really cool. And to see kind of a rehash of everything that that After Hours did. Now, of course, now he's dressing in all black and it's a different vibe, yes, but it still shares the same sound of After Hours. And I'm just crossing my fingers. I'm just praying that anything else can happen on this record. I wanted either three things from this record. These were very specific, but I thought since these were things that the Weeknd had not gone for yet, I was like, you know what? If you want to throw another genre out there for the Weeknd to do, I would want either a lo-fi record by the Weeknd, a reggae record by the Weeknd, or the one I'd really like, a jazz record by the Weeknd. That would be pretty cool. But now we're just getting another retro 80s synth pop dance record from the Weeknd, supposedly. I mean, from what we've heard so far, it's going to be the same thing. From the teaser images and all of the promotional work that has been put out, it just seems like a very similar style to After Hours. It feels like a sequel to After Hours more than it does just another record from Abel. And I can totally get behind the fact that Abel probably found his style with After Hours. I mean, that was probably his biggest album yet. And I can get that. It did really well. Everyone really liked it. I liked it. But just because something is good, I guess, doesn't mean you should just keep going with it. And while I'm sure I'm the only person that shares this opinion, I was just really praying that he'd go for something different because I felt satisfied with the ending of After Hours, especially with the extended tracks that came out. Final Lullaby was a great ending track compared to Until I Bleed Out, but that's fine. I felt like that chapter of the Weeknd was good and done, and we didn't need anything else. I was fine if a few more singles that didn't have anything to do with an album kept that style, or even if there was an album that a few of the songs shared that style, but I didn't necessarily want a whole nother record dedicated to the style that the Weeknd has already shown that he's good at. And I'm sure I'll still like this record. I'm not saying I won't. I'm just saying that I'm deeply disappointed in the fact that we're not going to be getting anything that the Weeknd hasn't already done that I know of. This record could absolutely blow me away for all I know. And this is the only track that really follows in the footsteps of After Hours. I won't know yet, and for now, I'm disappointed. While the track is good, the prospect of this album being good is very, very low in my head, and I highly doubt I'll get as much enjoyment out of this album, which I'm assuming is going to be called The Dawn, that I got from After Hours. I do not feel like it's going to be as good as everyone's hyping it up to be, just by the fact that he's kind of doing a sequel. And yeah, that's my very quick opinions on the new Weeknd track and what it really holds for the future of the Weeknd. I haven't uploaded in a week. I'm trying to get back into uploading, gonna be honest. But this is something that I've been thinking about for a while, and I just wanted to get it off my chest, because this is like a lukewarm take. Like, I don't think there's literally anyone that shares this opinion. I don't care. This is going out there. Okay, that is all. Subscribe, stepaside.com for all your merch needs, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. And it turns out that my ass is actually really fat, which I really wasn't expecting, but then I looked in the mirror and I went, wow, my ass is fat.